So at what point this real estate loss can be depreciated against your W-2 income? I mean, I know that there are a lot of concepts, and I would like to hear from you. At what point, the whole 5,000 can be taken in the current year?
Right. So okay. So there's a few different ways to do that. I'll take it from the passive angle first.
Okay.
So from the passive side, if you're a passive investor, the way that you're going to be able to do that is when you sell the property, right? That loss is going to be quote unquote unlocked. So it's no longer going to be like necessarily passive in the year you sell the property. So that loss is first going to offset any capital gains from the sale of that property, then any passive income you have from any other rental properties you have. Now, if that loss, that loss still exceeds, if there's still loss after those things happen, well, then at that point, that loss can offset your W-2 income at that point. So that is one way that can happen. I got to be honest, in the recent years with the way the market has run up, most of the time there's not enough passive losses after offsetting your capital gains from the sale to offset your W-2 income, but that is one way it can happen. Now, there's another way that this can be done, and this is more on the active side of the business. To be fair, but it's called the real estate professional status. And the way the real estate professional status works is are if you work full time in real estate, so that's to qualify, you need to spend more than 750 hours in a real property trader business and more than half of your total working time. If you do that and then you materially participate in your rentals, which is pretty much being actively involved in the operations of the properties, then you're going to be able to take that loss. That loss is not going to be passive anymore. That loss will be now non-passive, and that non-passive loss can now offset your W-2 or active income from another business or pretty much any type of income that you have at that point. If you qualify as a real estate professional, like I just mentioned, that loss can do that for you. So those are kind of the two ways to do it when you're talking about real estate.